G'day, Brett here. I thought it would be time to do an update of my travels and where I've been, as today marks 5 months since I departed Brisbane to begin my 2018 trip around Australia. So I travelled for 4 of those months. I ended up heading back to Brisbane to get a few issues sorted out and then straight back out onto the road again. But I've made several films during this trip, which include Expedition National Park, Mariala, Hellhole Gorge, 2-part Colgoa Floodplains National Park, and I'm currently editing Idalia National Park video, which is all Outback Central Queensland parks. So expect to see that final travel video in the next 3 to 4 weeks or so. It's unlikely I'll be making any more travel videos this year, as I'm now heading towards the coast, and most of the coastline parks are pretty well visited, and I don't really want to be leaving my camera on tripods and walking off and driving through shots and find my camera's been stolen in the minute or two it's taken me to get back to my camera. But I might still do some blog posts along the way to show you some of the parks I'm visiting and other places of interest. But yeah, it's too hot now to be in Outback Queensland. It was about 39 degrees in Idalia National Park in the shade throughout the day, so I was doing very little, and it was beginning to be really difficult to actually make a film at those kind of temperatures. A bit too risky to be out there on my own. So I'm on the coast currently around the Rockhampton region, about to head northward towards Cairns. I thought I'd get myself a casual job up there over summer, see what I can find, get some additional funds coming in, and then be ready to tackle 2019, potentially either heading straight across the top into WA and be getting that, or I might do a little loop down first and do the Simpson Desert Crossing, because I've been wanting to do that on the last 2 trips but had to miss out each time. It wasn't the right timing. So that's the current vision. But yeah, otherwise the trip's going fine. My Defender's been going pretty well. We've only had a few issues having to replace a turbocharger again, having a blocked crankcase breather, and I had some alternator issues which I tracked down to being some old corroded wiring. So I cut the corroded section off, re-spliced it in, and it's all running perfectly fine, probably better than it ever has in a long time. So I'm happy with how that's going. So most videos from now on will probably be more Defender related, and I'll do some tips and things on Defender and setting up a Defender. And any other questions I've been asked over the last several months, I'll try and do some videos for. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel page. I've done some upgrades on that, a redesign, added a whole bunch of new playlists, so you can now binge watch videos by state for national parks, or the Defender videos by particular types of Defender video upgrades, like interior or electrical and so forth. So it's a bit more easier to watch. My website, I now have an online store where you can buy my stickers if you're interested in having a sticker on your car. It was previously only available to my patrons, but I've done some work on my website and figured out how to set up a store, so that's now available. If you're interested in that, that's roamingtheoutback.com. Otherwise, everything's going well. 5 months, I'm feeling pretty happy. My mind is starting to wake up again from that long slumber of my previous job, and I'm still eagerly thinking about what I could possibly do for my future. But for now, I'm just focused on traveling and enjoying life, and we'll see where I end up for 2019. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and consider becoming a patron if you'd like to help support the creation of more films. And if you do have any questions about anything I've produced or places I've been this year, write them in the comments section below and I'll try to answer them or create a video for them.